totally geeking out in my car right now. I'm like on the side of the road, but I heard this podcast and I heard this information and I wanted to share it with you guys because it's good. Like, it is good stuff. And I wanted to share it with you because I know sometimes as coaches we get pretty discouraged, when we're hearing all these no's and we're not sure what we're doing wrong, and it gets to be this really tangled web that we weave because we're trying to, figure our way through everything. And so I wanted to talk to you today about the power of the follow-up. I know it sounds cliche. I know you hear about it all the time, but I think there's something to having a follow-up. And there's not just having a follow-up randomly. I think you need to have a system in place. And I'm working on my system. My system isn't the best that I would like it to be, but I definitely think you need to have a system in place to know when you last talked to somebody and when you're going to follow up with them again. But I wanted to give you some statistics. This is Michaela geeking out right now. Michaela is a nerd, just so you know. Like, I am a total marketing nerd. I love statistics, which is funny because I hate numbers, but I love statistics and I love finding out information about how to help you guys and help myself be better when it comes to social media and marketing. So I want to give you these really quick statistics and then I'll explain why I'm giving them to you. So 44% of salespeople give up after their first no. 22% give up after the second no. 14% give up after the third no, and 12% give up after the fourth no. So 92% of salespeople and marketers give up after they receive four no's. They just are like, well, write them off, they're done. And only 8% ask a fifth time. But here's the thing. 80% of your prospects will say no 4 times before they say yes to you. 4 times! But there's only 8% of marketers who are going for that fifth no. So what does that mean? Well, it means that you have got to go for no. And not just 1, not just 3, 4 no's or more. And it doesn't mean that you message them today and then tomorrow and you think, oh, by the end of the week they'll finally say yes. No, it doesn't work that way. Most people take about 6 months to make a buying decision. Now, that could be less for us because the things that we offer aren't super expensive. I mean, they are, they're good quality. But, I mean, people take time. Think about yourself. How long did it take you to make the decision to purchase? For me, I was seeking this, so I'm a little different because I went looking for this. Brittany shared it with me, and I went after it because that's what I wanted. And so but it did take me a few times. I actually said no a few times to coaching before I said yes. So how many times did you tell me no? How many times did you tell your coach no? How many times did you say no to yourself? So make sure that you realize and understand that you're gonna get no's, and you want to celebrate those no's because it's getting you closer to that yes. And so follow up with people, have a system, and keep inviting. You'll have rocking content in your Facebook that people are looking at and showing up, but it takes time. This isn't a quick thing. We know that. And so celebrate your no's, Yes, she said no. This is her second no, Celebrate those victories and be there to follow up with them. Always be inviting them to your next group or your next, free challenge, or inviting them to, if you think that they're a good coach prospect, inviting them to, your coaching opportunity if that's someone you want to work with. But always be following up, go for no, celebrate your no's, and have a fabulous day.